This here is issue number 12 of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic by BOOMI Studios. We pick up from issue number 11 with Lord Drakon coming face to face with Billy and Tommy. Drakon wants to take Saba and lock Billy and Tommy in the ship. But Saba does something causing the earth to rumble. Something comes from beneath the ground and it turns out Saba has summoned the Tiger Zord. With the Tiger Zord distracting Drakon, Saba leads Billy and Tommy away to the Falcon Zord. So not only do we have the Thunder Zords at this point, but Ninja Zords are here as well, even though the Ninja Zords first appeared in Ninja Quest in the 3rd season. Anyway, the Falcon Zord is still active and manages to fly away from Drakon and his forces. Back in the present on the Rangers world, Billy and Tommy's parents are urging the people of Angel Grove to keep a lookout for their kids. Just a note, I did find the line "we just want our babies back" a bit cringeworthy. I know Billy and Tommy are their children and all, but babies? Such a cliched line. At the command center, it's been heavily modified now that Rita has taken over, with elements of her palace merged with the command center structure. So, Goldar returns from the Dark Dimension and sees what the Black Dragon achieved while he was away. Finster has been preparing something, and when Goldar asks what it is, Rita tells him it's a better him. That's quite mysterious, so I'm not sure what that could be. Maybe he'll mutate into something more powerful later. Back in Drakon's world, the Falcon Zord lands in the woods because it's low on power after being dormant for years. It'll need to recharge overnight. Saba tells Billy and Tommy that the woods belong to the Coinless, which is a resistance against Lord Drakon. I'm guessing from the name they are former Rangers without power coins. Billy asks Saba for a better understanding of the situation, as they don't know what they've stumbled into. Saba begins a holographic projection and tells the story of the Green Ranger's arrival. So it's the same story as the Green with Evil story arc from the TV show. Tommy is kidnapped and controlled by Rita and given the Green Ranger powers to fight the Power Rangers. Jason destroyed the Sword of Darkness just like it happened in the TV series, but this is where the timeline diverges. In the TV show and this comic's main timeline, Tommy joins the Power Rangers, but in this version, he returns to Rita anyway. So he chose to be evil and he spent years with Rita trying to take over the Earth. There's an interesting choice of monster here as Pumpkin Rapper is the giant monster. No idea why, as it wasn't really a significant monster in the TV series. Anyway, cities were destroyed and leaders surrendered, so Rita took control of a lot of places. To combat Rita's forces, Zordon was working on the White Ranger's powers. In this timeline, the powers would have been given to Jason, whereas the TV show, Tommy gained the White Ranger powers because he lost his Green Ranger powers, and they were fighting Lord Zed. What's interesting at the bottom of this page is we see Ninjor, which explains the presence of the Falcon Zord from earlier. We also see the Alien Rangers of Aquitar and the Phantom Ranger. So we've got allies appearing from different series showing up as far as Power Rangers Turbo. But there's no explanation as to why the Thunder Zords like the Red Dragon and Tor are there. Did the Dino Zords become them like the TV show, or are they controlled by the Alien Rangers? There's no explanation, but we do get to see a 2-page shot of the good guys versus the bad guys. Now we see Lokar in the picture, who was last seen in Doomsday in the original TV series. It's fitting here as he appears in a Doomsday scenario compared to Pumpkin Rapper, who is also in battle on the next page. As Jason begins accepting the White Ranger powers, Tommy bursts in and stops the process from completing. He defeats Jason in battle and takes the power for himself, resulting in the White Dragon Ranger suit. Tommy insinuates Jason's dead by holding his helmet in his hand. Saba ends the story and tells Billy and Tommy that he was left behind in hibernation, so evil Tommy wouldn't be able to get to him. He was only awoken because Billy and good Tommy have powerful goodness inside them. As Tommy expresses doubts over this statement, they are interrupted and restrained by 2 women and a man using some kind of energy-like rope. As this is a comic, it's just illustrations, so I don't know who these people are, but the woman on the left looks like Trini, so the one in the middle could be Aisha or even Tanya. The man on the right looks like Bulk, but that's where the story ends for now. So we now have a solid explanation as to where Billy and Tommy are. they are in the future of an alternate universe where Tommy chose to be evil. Boom Studios really chucked in a lot of references from the future of Mighty Morphin, with the likes of Ninja, the Alien Rangers and the Phantom Ranger. Not only is it good fan service, but it also makes sense that Zordon's allies would help out, just like in Countdown to Destruction in Power Rangers in Space.